Hi, I'm Tom Barratt, and I'm the Vice President of the Golden Age Foundation. The Golden Age Foundation is a charitable umbrella which helps the residents in the community of Leisure World. And this is Jeannie. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Jeannie Brueggeman. I've been a member of the Golden Age Foundation Board for about 12 years. At one time I was its president, and I do their publicity, and we both work hard. Tom works harder than I do.
We have a contest. But the Golden Age Foundation was founded in 1972 by the Golden Rain Board of Directors, which is the governing body of Leisure World. They found a need to help the residents of the community and provide a tax-free basis for people to make contributions to the community. Then, in about 1976, it was realized that we should have two separate organizations. And so while the names are very similar, Golden Age Foundation being the charitable umbrella, and Golden Rain being the governmental agency, they are absolutely two separate organizations with two separate boards of directors. Golden Rain has an 18 board of directors. Golden Age has 30 directors when we're all full. Jeannie, do you want to talk about our newest thing, the Hospitality Center?
Oh, that's our glamour project, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
They're all glamorous. They're all glamorous. The Hospitality Center is about 3 or 4 years old, and its purpose is for 2 hours every morning, some very nice ladies, Golden Age volunteers, serve coffee and cookies in our newest clubhouse here. And people can stop by on their morning walks or their bike rides, and they just enjoy it so much. It's just been a tremendous hit. About to go broke buying cookies for them, aren't we?
We sure are. I can talk a minute about the one I started out with, and that's the wheelchairs and walkers. And that provides a wheelchair or a walker, either a regular walker or walkers with seats, to any resident of Leisure World who has a need for it. All you have to do is either call the Golden Age Foundation number or stop by the healthcare center and they'll provide you one. But we have about 300 wheelchairs out in the community. They go out from a week to, we've had some out for 7 and 8 years. And we also have now almost 350 walkers with seats out in the community for people who need a little extra help as they're moving around and sit down and relax for a while. They're nice because you can lock the walker and sit if you get tired while you're walking. Now, Jeannie, maybe you want to talk about the Lifeline program, which 2 years ago you were so involved in exchanging all the 500 units.
That was quite a project. Took us a month, but we got it done at our deadline. I do think the Lifeline is possibly, well, for the people that use it, it is the most important thing we do. It enables people to stay in their own homes and still have the ability to call for help anytime they need it. They have a telephone that they can use, special phone, and they also wear a necklace around their neck that they just press. If they fall anywhere, you know, you might fall and not be able to get to a telephone, but they can get help the minute they need it, and it's really a wonderful, wonderful thing. We're very proud of it, aren't we?
We have some wonderful volunteers who go out to their home.
Our volunteers install them and do a lot of the maintenance and clean them, and well, we couldn't go without our volunteers.
No, we sure. Not in any of our programs, but we have about 450 right now lifelines out in the community. Now that one of our next programs you oftentimes see at the lobby of the healthcare center is the blood pressure monitoring. You can come in anytime, have your blood pressure checked. Some people come in once or twice a week to have them checked. Some people have their doctors ask them to come by and have their blood pressure checked. And we probably do about 2,000 blood pressure checks a month with another group of about 30 volunteers who work in that program. And if there's some major problem, then they're referred right away to the healthcare nurses to take a look at them, or you can keep a copy of your readings so you get an idea of how your blood pressure goes. Then Jeannie, maybe you want to talk about the immunization program, that crazy week in late October and November when we try and give everybody a shot.
Yeah. Sometimes the serum falls through, we don't get it. Oh my, they have their time, but it's of course very much appreciated by our residents because we can just go right here. You can take the bus or walk usually and get your flu shot, which we all know is especially important for those of us who are past 39.
39. And the government used to provide the shots free, but in the last few years it's been less and less available, and Golden Age now actually buys about 1,000 or better shots each year to provide them for the community. So if your health maintenance organization doesn't provide one for you free, then Golden Age will provide that for you. And then,
Glad you remembered that. I
yeah,
forgot.
that's right. Then there's the tax assistance program, which is 2 programs. Why don't you talk about the one in
Yes.
January?
That, of course, is for income tax returns. People can go in there free of charge, and they have wonderful volunteers who are trained by, every year they have new classes for the volunteers that do this. And they fill out the tax returns, and they're checked by a very knowledgeable lady who leads that program. We haven't mentioned any other names, so I won't mention them. But thank you, Helen. But it's, oh my, they did how many more this year?
They did it almost 500,
It's
and they've done
increasing.
a number of electronic tax filings.
It's growing all the time. It just is a wonderful thing.
And then by the time we get all the taxes done by March, then in June, we do the homeowners assistance program, where people can come in and we help them file for their homeowners assistance refunds, which the amount you qualify for varies every year. I think it's about $35,000. You have an income of less than $35,000 as a couple, you can apply for it, and you get proportional income coming back. But again, our volunteers do it. We spend about a month and a half in various days doing this program.
Should we tell them about the new wrinkle in the tax program?
Certainly.
Beginning April 20th, they will, in Clubhouse 6, there will be a volunteer there to assist, the same hours as the hospitality center.
Yes.
9 to 11. So they'll be there twice a week. It'll be in the newspaper very shortly.
Yeah, Jeannie's writing an article for the newspaper, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to see that. And again, anyone who has a question about their taxes can come in and ask, and we'll try to refer them to the proper people or try and answer the question for them.
They're foreseeing that will be a year-round program, so they're really branching out in that tax business.
We have an office now over in Clubhouse 6, and we're looking forward to using it more and more as a community service organization. So it's nice to have that. The next thing is we just contribute money to, and that's the emergency meal program. And the emergency meal program helps Leisure World residents who can't get out. And we just give a more amount of money each month to help those volunteers with their program.
Oh, and then there's the walkathon. We haven't had a walkathon for 2 years, but it's a strictly homegrown walkathon. It's not a race. You don't have to finish, and nobody wins and nobody loses, but it's really fun. It's like a walking parade, our own parade right here in Leisure World. That's going to be this year again on May 16th. So that will, I think it's already been in the newspaper once.
Yes.
But that'll be in the paper too. So we hope everybody will come out, and it's a lot of fun. Even the pet owners are walking this year with their dogs and cats, I guess. What else can you walk?
That's
Not a snake or anything like that, but, and then wheelchairs, people in wheelchairs can participate.
It's going to be a fun day. It's going to start about, the activities are going to start about 1 o'clock. And there's going to be booths out in the parking lot in front of the administration building, and the hospitality center will be open for coffee and cookies.
That's right.
And you can come out and look at all the booths and displays, and even if you don't want to walk, you're welcome to come out and enjoy and watch the things going on. The walk is about 2.5 miles, but as Jeannie says, you can walk a block or you can walk the whole 2.5 miles. So that's going to be a real fun thing in May.
You mentioned the hospitality center. There's one thing I forgot on that. Those ladies work on holidays. Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's. It's just, I think it's amazing. So now they're going to come out and serve coffee and cookies during the walkathon. I probably shouldn't publicize this. We'll have 1,000 people.
But we promised that we'd support them, so we'll have to.
Yes, we're going to do it, no matter what.
And then we do various things for the community, for supporting the Leisure World community. We gave quite a bit of new equipment for the exercise room when it was established. We've done sound systems for the amphitheater and a number of things like that. I guess bus benches. You were a major problem with the bus bench. You can talk about that.
It's not just the bench, it's the shelters, the ones that have shelters. That was a special project of Golden Age. And we paid for that with funds that were bequeathed to us by a very nice lady. And I just think they're beautiful. I hope we can put more of.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was a wonderful story because she left the money and a couple of her friends were left to provide for her. We worked with them to find out what she would like to have, and they came up with the idea that bus shelters would be something that she would enjoy. And so we went out and we spent about almost $100,000 putting up 14 bus shelters, I guess. And we went out and found the 14 most busy locations in Leisure World for the shelters. And then some people were so happy with them that we've had, what, I think 2, Jeannie?
Yes.
People have donated in memory of their,
Paid for it
husbands.
themselves as a memorial.
As a memorial for a
Yeah.
friend of theirs. And so it's been a nice program. Another great program that Jeannie was involved in was getting the handicap bus.
Yeah, I love that bus. That's the white one, you know, and of course it says in gold letters on it, Golden Age Foundation. So
And so,
that helps the people that can't manage the minibus.
and that again was a donation from a lady who, when she died, left money in her will to us, and we used it. We try and find projects that are necessary for the
Special
community.
Memorial projects, we
Right.
put their names on too.
And I guess the one that's the most difficult to keep going right now is the Rossmore bus service.
Yes.
It used to be called the Rossmore bus service. It went to Rossmore Center.
You know about that one.
And now it goes across the street to the Bixby Center as well. And what's happened is the city had a grant, and we're paying money for the city to do it. Plus we were also paying, we pay for 1 day ourselves, and we split with the city 2 more days. But it's a program which we hope to keep going. It's on a year-to-year basis, depending on the city getting their portion of the money. We couldn't afford the cost of it all by ourselves. But we spend about $25,000 a year on our share of it, and the city spends, I guess, about $60,000. So it's a wonderful program, and but it's a grant every year, and we hope to keep it going. I guess we could talk about how people could help us.
Oh, yes. Of course, Golden Age is supported strictly by Leisure World residents. We have 2 social events a year. In June, we have a luncheon for our volunteers that's free of charge, thanks to Elaine Brisky of the on-site real estate office. And in the fall, we have a donors banquet. Now, of course, the volunteer luncheon is free for our volunteers. We have 175 every year for that, 200. In the fall, it's a thank you to our donors. It's just been a wonderful thing, the way everyone cooperates in here. The donors are our lifeblood and the volunteers are our muscles. And between the 2 of them, they keep us running. The phone number, if anyone is interested in volunteering for the things they've heard about today, they can just call 431-9589. Now that is an answer machine on there, but if you'll leave a message, if you're interested in any one certain thing like the blood pressure or the lifeline, or just to find out more about Golden Age, just leave your name and phone number and your call will be answered. Also in the Hospitality Center, you might want to visit that. We have our brochures, which Tom's holding
Which
right
we've been
here.
using to talk
Yes,
about
right.
the
We've been guiding ourselves with it, and it tells all the things that we've told you. So you can just pick.
Hi, this is Joe Osuna. Today's guest is Roger Bennett from the Lifeline program, a program sponsored by the Golden Age Foundation, a very important program for all the citizens of Leisure World at one time or another. Roger is going to explain the program, and I'm going to leave you, Roger, and let you carry on.
Thank you, Joe. My name is Roger Bennett. I'm a volunteer for Lifeline, which is a part of the Golden Age Foundation of Leisure World in Seal Beach. I'd like to explain a little bit about the program. I think it's very important for everybody in Leisure World to know and understand that there is such a program available. I think that it's a marvelous program for somebody that's living alone or has a problem that they don't know if there's a person that can help them or not if they get in any kind of situation where they have a problem. This is the Lifeline telephone, which I'm talking about. It functions in two different ways. One is a regular telephone, which when we come in to install it, we replace with their existing phone. So they can call in, call out, and it acts as a regular telephone. The most important function of the phone is the Lifeline system, which is connected to a monitoring station, which could either be at Leisure World in the healthcare center or back in Boston, which is the monitoring station. The person, if they have a problem, what they'll do is they will call in through the means of a button, which I'll show you in a minute. What the person will do, if they're in any kind of distress, they will push the button, which we encourage them to wear all the time, around their neck or on their wrist, and it will instigate an immediate response. Somebody will come on and say, "Are you having a problem, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith?" They say, "Yes, I have a problem," and the Leisure World will dispatch a person here, usually from the security, or they will call the hospital or paramedics or whatever the problem is, and it will be taken care of. This is what the heart of the Lifeline is. This is the monitoring button, which we refer to as the jewelry. So we encourage them to wear that around their neck, and when they have a problem, all they will do is push the button. This is totally waterproof. You can wear it in the shower, you can wear it doing the dishes, and we encourage them to leave it on all the time when they're in the house. The only thing that we ask the people to do in the morning is when they get up to push the button, which lets the monitoring station know that the people are up and around. Okay, by pushing the yellow button.
Good morning, Tuesday, 9:39 a.m.
Now by doing this, it lets them know that the person is up and around. Okay, if the people go away for the day, what we'll do is, there's a little button here that says timer. We'll lift this
Away.
up.
Welcome home.
And when they come back, it says welcome home, and then this way they can proceed on with their normal activity. The button over here, this is the same as this. If they, for some reason, they're not wearing their button and they need to call for help, they'll push this button instead of this button. Now, once a month, we encourage the people to call in by pushing the button here to check the equipment. The batteries are constantly monitored. By pushing the button in, that lets the monitoring station know that the phone is functioning. If the battery is weak, the monitoring station lets the Lifeline installers know, and we will go out and exchange the phone rather than do the batteries in the field. Okay, the battery is a backup battery, which is very important because if there's a power outage anywhere in the community of Leisure World, the phones will be working. It's a backup battery that fits in here. All of the servicing is done by Golden Age Foundation volunteers, as well as all the installers. Usually we have enough volunteers that we put in 1 day a week. As far as the installers work, the maintenance people work whenever it's needed. It's a very rewarding job for the installers and for anybody that works for Leisure World. What we do is we get a call in the morning from Roberta. We go into her office, pick up the work orders, whether it be an installation or a service problem. People will call in and say, I forgot how to use this, my battery is not working, I'm getting a phone call in the middle of the night, and what we do as installers, we will go out and handle any kind of service questions.
Come in.
Morning, Roberta.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. We got a lot of work for me today?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, good. Let's get right on it. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
These telephones are purchased by the Golden Age Foundation, which provides them at a no-cost service other than a monthly charge to the residents on either a short-term or a long-term basis for as long as they want to use the phone. It's a marvelous program, And again, I urge you to check with the healthcare center or your doctor to find out about this program. Thank you.
Okay, so what are you going to play for us today?
Well, I think I'll play As Time Goes By.
As Time Goes By. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so we're here at the hospitality room in Leisure World, Clubhouse number 6.
Right. Yes.
So what's your name?
My name is Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry.
And what's your last name?
As in General Patton.
General Patton?
Yes, it is.
Jerry General Patton.
Jerry, no, just Jerry Patton.
Oh, Jerry Patton.
Figure you can drop the General.
Okay.
I never.
How about your buddy in the
This is
hat?
Hal
Martin.
He's
Hal
in
Martin.
Avalon.
From the famous Martin group.
Martin's in the coin.
Okay. And who's that guy next to
Oh,
you?
that's John.
John?
John.
It's John, okay.
He don't speak. He don't speak.
Okay, he don't speak, but he can see us. Okay. Now we're going to talk to a young lady over here.
Oh yeah. Where is that?
Thank you.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Vera.
Vera?
Yeah?
And what's your last name?
Scribba.
Goodman? Let me get you over this side. They've got too much light behind you.
There you go.
I'm going to ask you the same question.
Okay, don't do such a close up.
Okay, so what's your name?
Back up.
What's your name?
Vera.
Vera.
Yeah,
Vera.
Vera Scribba.
And what's your last name?
Vera Scribba.
How do you spell that?
S-C-R-I-B-A.
S-T-I...
S-C-R-I-B-A.
S-D...
C as in cat.
and cat. S-C.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I'm a newcomer around here.
A newcomer.
Yeah, right.
Okay, very good. How often you been coming to the hospitality room?
Oh, as often as I can.
Okay.
When I'm not... Pardon?
3 months, 2 months?
Oh, I've been here 4 months now.
You've been here 4 months?
Yes, and I
Very
haven't
good.
gotten around to everything yet. There's so much to do around here. I can't make it to everything.
Well, I hope you enjoy the hospitality room and all of Leisure World.
Oh, I do. I haven't been everywhere yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay, then we have somebody who's going to make a comment.
Don't forget Mr. Tom over here.
Mr. Tom.
is a hero of the North Africa campaign.
North Africa campaign,
Yes,
a hero.
This gentleman right
Okay,
here.
we're going to talk to the hero right now.
Hey.
Is this Tom?
Yeah, right,
Okay, you're Tom.
right.
And what's your last name, Tom?
Sloan,
Sloan.
Right.
Tom Sloan from North Africa campaign.
North African, Sicilian, Naples, Foggia
Wow.
for campaign.
Was that the big war, World War II?
That's what they told me.
Okay. And who's this the guy next to you?
This is Ed.
What's his
He's
name?
the real Ed.
Ed.
He's a real hero. He was an infantryman. I was Army Air Corps.
Infantry.
On the ground.
And what's Ed's last name?
Cardoza.
Condoza.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
He's from Boston.
Originally from Barstow, California.
No. Boston.
Boston. Okay, originally from Boston. This camera doesn't hear very well.
Me either.
And you come very often here to the hospitality room?
Oh yeah, about 4 or 5 times a week.
4 or 5 times a week, huh? Very good.
Then I miss a lot too.
Word, how nice.
Okay, and Sarah, what's your last name, Sarah?
Quisenberry.
Quittenberry?
Quisenberry.
Quittenberry.
Quisenberry.
Quisenberry.
You got it.
Okay, how do you spell it?
Quesenberry.
Okay, got it.
Thank
And
you.
you're a volunteer.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I won't let you stop here.
My name's Alice.
Alice?
Yeah, I live in Mutual 2.
Mutual 2.
68G, yeah.
And you're
Hot
drinking.
chocolate.
And you're drinking chocolate?
Chocolate, yes.
Okay, you're a chocolate lady.
Right, and cookies.
How often do you come to the hospitality room?
Oh, I go to the gym and then I like to come down in there and have a coffee.
What's that?
I go to the gym
You go to the gym,
and then spend an hour in the gym.
okay, an hour in the gym, and then you come over here. So you get skinny in the gym and then you fatten up over here.
Right.
Very good.
Right.
Good technique. Okay, now we're going to talk to Rose.
Good.
Okay, let's see. Let me get you on here, Rose.
Okay.
Okay, we're talking to Rose, a volunteer at the hospitality room.
I'm the team leader.
A team leader. And Rose, what's your last name?
Brooks.
Brooks. B-R-O-O-K-S.
Uh-huh.
Very good. I don't know how long you been a team leader?
A long time.
A long time. Over a couple of days?
Maybe 2 or 3 years. Don,
2 or 3 years.
get rid of these.
Very
About
good.
3 years.
Thanks, Rose.
We don't have any, darling. And everyone come and enjoy.
Some hot chocolate or tea?
We have the best coffee ever.
Oh, wow. And the cost? How much does it cost?
Nothing.
It's free.
It is totally free.
Very good. Thank you, Rose. We're going to come for free coffee.
And
pastry.
we have some goodies also.
And I'll fill it more.
More water than that because otherwise that's an awful lot of chocolate in there.
And then we have a chocolate drinker right there.
Yeah, that's because I don't have any coffee left over.
Okay. So what's your name?
Nada.
Leda?
Nada.
Nada. N-A-D-A?
N-A-I-D-A.
N-A-I-D-A.
Right.
Would you like to say hello to the folks in Seal Beach?
Hi, folks in Seal Beach.
This is going to be Seal Beach Channel 3.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. And actually it's in Leisure World. Shows for Leisure World too. Okay, thank you, Nita.
Okay, you betcha.
We're just,
On another volunteer.
no, we don't.
What's your last name, Don?
Cameron.
Cameron. Don Cameron.
Right.
And how often are you here?
Every Tuesday morning.
Every Tuesday morning, come down and see Don Cameron for some free coffee and pastries.
Yes.
Very good.
And then they can see me Friday at the Med Center. I volunteer every Friday morning
Friday where?
at the Medical Center.
Medical Center. You're all volunteer there too.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you, Don.
welcome.
Don Cameron.
Right there.
Okay, we're talking to who? What's
My
your
name is Gilbert Simons.
Gilbert Simons. And are you some kind of a player here?
I'm the president of the Table Tennis Club.
A president of the what?
Table Tennis Club,
The Table Tennis Club.
which has about 250 members.
Okay, 250 members.
Right. And we appreciate the hospitality suite here very much. They're a wonderful resource, not only for us, but also for senior citizens here in Leisure World, who otherwise would be sitting home watching TV. And this way they get to share experiences with other people. I think that's just a wonderful thing.
Our meals are served Monday through Friday. You need to be here by 11 o'clock. Meals are served at exactly 11:20. It's a hot lunch with beverages. And the phone number that you would call 2 working days in advance is 431-9027. And we will provide you with a menu for the entire month. Everyone is welcome. Seniors 60 and over are welcome, and even those that are under 60 are also welcome to receive the meal program.
Thank you for watching tonight's program. Hope to see you next time. Good night.